Hi guys. Hi Brennan.
Hi.
Today we are at Busch Gardens. We have not been here in a long time. We're not here for Howl-O-Scream or anything like that. We're just here to enjoy the park, ride some rides, experience some coasters, check out some animals. I don't know, I'm excited, let's go do it.
Yeah.
Howl-O-Scream is going on, but I don't think I'm gonna be going to that this year because I did go to it last year. Unlike other events like Halloween Horror Nights, they don't really change up a lot of their entertainment for Howl-O-Scream here at Busch Gardens. I think they do a new house every year, but for the most part, it's kind of recycled. So I went to it last year and I'll definitely be going to it in the future, again at some point, but just maybe not this year. So grabbed a map on the way in, and I don't really know where we're gonna be going. I think we're just gonna walk around leisurely and explore Busch Gardens, right?
We want to do a couple things that we don't normally do since we're not here that often. I want to ride the train.
The train, we have not done that in a while.
The train, we only did it once, but it was so loud and obnoxious and it was hilarious, and I want to do it again.
There's Cheetah Hunt. We're heading over in that direction just to see what the wait time looks like. It is really not busy at Busch Gardens today. There's nobody over here. This is a scare zone for Howl-O-Scream, so that's interesting. Right now we're kind of heading towards Cheetah Hunt, Cobras Curse, Montu, just to see those wait times, and then maybe take the train around. I don't think the Sky Ride is operating today, which super stinks. That's one of my favorite things to do when I come to Busch Gardens, but it's never open. Here comes Cheetah Hunt. It's about to go underneath the bridge. And there it goes. All right, let's see what kind of wait time we're looking like. 40 minutes. What? Yeah, it definitely says 40 minutes for Cheetah Hunt. And I wanted to come over here and check, but Skyride is closed and we'll soar again for Christmas Town. Why? In contrast to Cheetah Hunt, Cobras Curse is only 15 minutes. So we're doing it. All right, so we made it to the front of the line for Cobras Curse. Gonna film this on my new, well, not really new anymore, but I have a wrist strap for my GoPro, so I can finally film on this ride, because this is how you have to film rides at Busch Gardens and SeaWorld, is with a wrist mount strap. Okay.
Hi.
You excited?
I'm ready. I've only ridden this once.
Really?
And it's really fun.
Only once?
Yeah.
Here we go. Up the elevator. Wow, this is cool.
From the Cobras Curse.
Whoa! Yes! Now we're going backwards. We did it! So we just got off of Cobras Curse, and that was so much fun. It was a little bit hard to film on a GoPro, but we at least got to do it. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I was upset that we couldn't ride it last time we came here together. I don't remember why.
Right?
I remember I wanted to do that.
I got to ride this when I came to not Horror Nights, to Howl-O-Scream last year, and it was fun then. We had to wait a little bit because Howl-O-Scream is always kind of busy, but we did it. High five. Now do you want to go check out Montu? Sure. Montu is right next to Cobras Curse, kind of back over here. This is very similar to Kraken at SeaWorld, so it's a little bit older and a little bit rougher, but it's still fun. Here comes Montu. This is gonna be fun. So gonna film this one on the GoPro as well. This is cool getting to like actually film stuff on coasters here for like the first time.
Yeah.
Instead of just always saying, here we go, we're gonna go do this, and then getting off of it. It's cool to like actually capture it, you know? Even though I know that there's like 1.5 million GoPro POVs on YouTube. Okay, here we go. Woo! But go up the lift hill. This is fun.
Don't lose your sunglasses.
We're almost to the top of Montu. We parked right down there. Guess we got preferred parking, which was kind of nice, right? Ooh, we are high up here. Whoa! Having fun? You have fun?
There's our car.
Oh, there's our car right over there. So we just got off of Monty. There goes Cobras Curse, and we're heading, I think, towards the train now, because that's something that Brennan really did want to do. Cheetah Hunt's only a 25-minute wait right now, which that's good. You did want to do the train, right?
I did.
Okay, so we're gonna head over to do that. We may make a stop on the way there, because there's a little place, it's very special to us, that we need to go and visit, right?
Yeah.
So Cobras Curse is right back there. Cheetah Hunt's kind of back in this direction. And here we are, our little house. I think we called it our summer home, right?
Yeah.
But it's not really summer anymore, but this is it. Hi.
Hello, welcome to my home.
Do you want to give me the tour again?
Yep. So this is the kitchen
Okay.
/ laundry room.
Slash laundry room.
Stove / dining table.
Okay.
This is the master / guest bed.
Okay.
It comes with a skylight.
Comes with the skylight, of course.
Gotta bump up the property value, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We have natural flowing air.
Okay. Got a little lantern up there, of course.
Yeah, and then I need to get some like pictures and stuff so I can put them on my shelf.
On your shelf, right over here.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely.
And I recently added another skylight. Just
Another skylight?
it's an open house right now.
It's an open house.
Thank you for coming.
Don't you love our little home?
I do.
It's just so quaint, such prime real estate. You have the lions and hyenas right over here, giraffes over there, hippos over here, a Serengeti overlook, and then you have a roller coaster just right next to it.
Yeah, as you saw, there was someone in there. It's right now it's an Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
I'm renting it out for whoever wants
That makes
to go
sense.
in. So if you're looking to rent my summer home, just DM me,
Okay.
tweet me.
Is it yours now?
It's mine.
So now I think we're actually gonna go hop on the train. Here's Cheetah Hunt kind of right above us, which hopefully we can do that later. That's one of my favorite ones to
Oh,
do
yeah.
here. There's Cheetah Hunt right there, and here's the train track. We came from that direction, and there's a train station right here. And here comes the train. There's Cheetah Hunt, and then there's the line for the Sky Ride, which is currently not operating. Oh boo. Okay, here we go. Passing right by Cheetah Hunt.
To our left, you'll notice a green and yellow coaster. This is Cheetah Hunt.
We're about to pass by Cobras Curse.
Coming up ahead is one of Busch Gardens' newest coasters, Cobras Curse.
So we just passed Cobras Curse, and this is Montu, and we are heading out onto the Serengeti now. Man, this is great. This is really cool, just exploring the Serengeti. We've seen a bunch of giraffes and zebras, as well as a lot of other cool animals. So we pretty much made it around the Serengeti. There's Falcons Fury right there, Shikra. Over here is Kumba. The new Tigress is back over here somewhere, but I don't see it.
You're actually riding a 3/4 replica working steam engine.
There's the Sky Ride buckets over there.
Reminiscent of the steam engines that would first cross the American West.
So I think this is normally a stop right over here, but I don't think we're stopping here right now. We're passing by Kumba currently, heading towards Stanleyville, I think is our next stop. Right down there is the Congo River Rapid Ride. That's one that I've never done at Busch Gardens, just because I never want to get totally soaked over here because it's so long away from home, but one of these days. This is Jungala right over here. This is a super fun place to experience and explore. Brennan and I are definitely going to be coming back here to have fun here later. Okay, so this is the Stanleyville station we're going to stay on right now. We're pretty much right underneath Shikra, and kind of way over there is Tigress. So we'll definitely be coming back over here later on today to ride those.
On the right side of the train, the Scorpion roller coaster features a 360-degree loop. It travels at 55 miles per hour.
There's Tigress right over there. Shikra's back there. Here's
Also, there in
the
Antovia, we have the
water
Dragon
flume ride.
Fly
Right over here is the
And of course,
Sky
we'll always have the
Ride
right of
station.
way. So again, the importance
Now we're
of
heading
remaining
back
seated
out onto
at all
the
times,
Serengeti.
keeping all body parts inside the train.
There's zebras
As we
right
get
there.
beyond the
Wildebeests
dock, again,
way
off
over
the left
there.
side of the train, a black rhino.
Oh, there's
Hey,
a
check
black
out the white
rhino.
They're really close to us here.
There are giraffes
By the
way
way,
over there. We
particularly
passed
giraffe's
by
tongue can be up to
the black
20
and the white
inches long,
rhinos.
folks.
That's
Mostly
pretty
black
cool.
or dark purple in color.
Right over there,
reflected
there's
from the sun.
Cheetah Hunt passing by.
Nearly 2 years.
Cheetah Hunt
when that
again
baby
going
is
underneath
born, it'll weigh 250
the Sky Ride
pounds.
cables, and I think we're pulling back into the station that we started at.
And we are coming into the Nairobi train station, ladies and gentlemen. Nearest train stop to
We
the
did
very
it.
front of the park.
We made it all the way around.
Here he is.
So we did just get off the train, and now I think we're just gonna head over to ride Cheetah Hunt because the park closes in like 3 hours or so, and we definitely do want to do that one. So let's go do that. Here it comes. Woo! Oh man, that's gonna be so much fun. Okay, so it's only a 15-minute wait now, so we're gonna go get a locker, and I'm gonna hop back on the GoPro wrist mount. Okay, we're about to launch. Oh man, there's Ironwazi over there. Whoa, man, you can see everything from up here. Whoa! Sky ride cables. Whoa! Woohoo! There it is, the only upside down part of Cheetah Hunt. Ooh, I love this part. Oh, that's awesome. Woo! Ah! Woo! Oh, we did it. All right, we did it. We just got off of Cheetah Hunt, which was so much fun. I love getting to use this now. It's just so nifty, right? All right, you ready to head over to, I guess, the Falcons Fury area?
Yeah,
maybe
what
ride
is it
some more
called?
coasters?
P. It starts with a P, I think.
Yeah, but you want to get your pretzel over there, right?
I wanna get my pretzel.
Every time we come to
cream
Busch
cheese.
Gardens, you always get your cream cheese pretzel.
I know, and they used to have like the whole pretzel at SeaWorld, but they changed it to where now you can only get the cinnamon pretzel in the plates.
So we came from over there. There's Cheetah Hunt. This is the entrance to the park. This is the Zagora Cafe. And now we're heading to the other side. Straight ahead is Ironwazi, which that was announced reasonably recently. They're just kind of, in a sense, redoing the old Gwazi that used to be here. And they're making it like a wooden metal hybrid coaster. Yeah, it's gonna be so cool. Wow, they're really doing a lot. Over here, they're currently painting. You can totally smell it. You can see a crane up there working on the track right now. The track is purple. Looks like they're going for like a dark green, light green, purple, yellow kind of a vibe over here. And I like it. It looks really cool.
It'll be nice. Like, I am happy that I got to experience the original Gwazi so that I do have something to compare it to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for this.
This was actually a Hallowscream house last year, so it's interesting to see it be actually refurbished and utilized with the intended purpose of being a coaster again, which that's going to be, again, super fun. It's so weird how quiet it is. I know it's a Hallowscream night, but it shouldn't be this quiet, right?
I mean, it's a Thursday. We're out of like holiday seasons, and it's a not a Horror Nights night, a Hallowscream night.
I know.
Like, who's gonna come here?
Us.
Us.
Back here, this is where you can visit and take pictures and feed kangaroos. Right about that, there's nobody in front of us right now. What in the world? Is this your ideal theme park day?
Right? I don't have to deal with anybody around me.
Now, if they only have your pretzel, it'll be perfect.
If they have my soft and gooey pretzel and not that like hard stale one that I had last time, that made me sad.
You know what made me really sad? They closed the Sky Ride. Darn it.
And what was the other thing you were sad about?
The Jungala Flyers ride.
Yeah.
So we've made it over to Sesame Street, and they have Super Grover Weekend coming up this upcoming weekend. That's super cool. They have a bunch of cool decorations around here. Let's go check it out. You got some water, right? Mm-hmm. Gotta stay hydrated. So Brennan's going to enjoy her water, so I'm gonna take the treehouse trek because this kind of play area doesn't exist at SeaWorld anymore, and I really miss it. There's a fun little car ride right down there, a little play area. Over on this side, a couple other attractions throughout the land, and the rope nets, which are my favorites. And Brennan's right down there. Hi, Brennan. So I went straight up to the top of the treehouse to go over the bridge. Right there, there's another little bridge right down there, but they both lead to the same place, right over there. Man, I miss this so much about SeaWorld. I love their little Sesame Street area that they have now, but this was just so much fun and brought me so much nostalgia for SeaWorld when I used to go when I was a lot younger. I don't think I can play over here. I think you have to be a significant amount shorter and younger than I am. Yeah, you have to be a lot younger than I am to be able to enjoy that little play area over there, but at least I have my bouncy fun nets. I don't think I've showed off the shirt yet. This is like a vintage Busch Gardens shirt that my mom gave me from I don't even know how long ago, but I decided to finally wear it for the first time today, but now I'm heading back to meet up with Brendan, I guess, and then head over to get a pretzel. This area was so much fun to explore. There's Brendan right down there. Let's go get some food and hopefully ride some more roller coasters. Hello. So we came over to the other side of the Sesame Street play area, and I think we kind of hit a dead end over here because we have to make it back to that main path to kind of keep heading around. We want to eventually be over there, but there's a few more fun activities over here. Look at this like moon bounce area. That looks like a blast. But we're gonna head over to finally get Brennan's pretzel because she's been waiting so patiently, right? Cool. What do you think of this fun play area? Do you miss the SeaWorld version?
Cute.
But you like their Sesame Street, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we found our way out of Sesame Street. Now we have to head up this ramp around this bird enclosure aviary, and then we'll be over by Sheikra, and then I think Scorpion's over there, and Falcons Fury, just kind of in that general area. There's Tigress right over there. Hopefully we can do that. That looks like a lot of fun. And here's Sheikra. Whew. It's a very short coaster, but very thrilling from what I've heard. There goes Sheikra. So I think we might do this if it's a reasonable wait time. We're over here in Stanleyville. This is the train stop that we stopped at for a moment earlier when we were riding the train. We did not get off here. Okay, here it comes. We're about to see if we're in the splash zone or not. Okay, here it comes. We should be good. And just barely. Ooh, that was a nice breeze though. All right, let's go see what the wait time is. So Brennan, I have not done Sheikra in probably like 5 or 6 or 7 years. It's been a really long time. This does intimidate me for whatever reason. I think it's that initial vertical drop right there.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just makes me like really nervous.
Yeah.
Oh well, let's do it.
Do it.
All right, about to hop on Sheikra, and I'm switching to the GoPro now. Why am I so nervous, Brennan?
Because you're working yourself up.
I know. There's Falcons Fury. Oh no. What have I gotten myself into? See, I don't really mind this part. It's the straight down drop that I'm really not too fond of. This will be over soon. Okay. Woo! It is so silent. I don't like it. See, at least we're not as far up as Falcons Fury over there. Okay. Oh my god! That wasn't that bad! Yay! I did it! I did it. I feel so proud of myself. Okay, that was a bit surprising. Woo! Whoa! Woo! Wow. Yay! Oh, and it's over. Well,
You did it!
I did it. I'm still shaking a little bit. I don't know why, just the first time that I did it, that vertical drop just like really made me so nervous to ride it again.
Were you sitting in the front?
I don't remember. I remember really not liking that feeling because it's vertical and most coasters have like a little bit of an angle to it.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. Yay.
You did it!
Now we can go ride Tigress. I feel like I can conquer any coaster.
Now you just need to conquer Mission Space.
We'll see. So in this new area, back by the Stanleyville Theater, there's Sheikra, is Tigress. It's very weird to me that I just don't really remember anything about this area before it was being built because since we've been here and since we've been back, this wasn't here, it was constructed, and now it's here. Tigress. And here it is, Tigress. This is gonna be a very interesting coaster because it goes forward and back with multiple different launches. So I haven't taken it off since we rode Tigress, so once again back on the GoPro. This is gonna be cool. Oh, there it goes. Okay, look how quickly this is about to launch out of here. So it launches, it goes up a little bit, and then it blasts back through the station. Ready? That's crazy. And it's about to come back right now, and then it's gonna do the up and over loop. Dang. I'm a bit nervous too. Right, we're doing it now. Oh man. Whoa! Whoa! Oh man! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh my God! Whoa! Oh, okay. Oh, this part's not a lot of fun. Okay. Holy crap! Okay, I think that's it. Oh my God. So we just got off, and here it goes again. It goes up a little bit, and then it goes back, and this part was definitely the weirdest part for me, going backwards at that angle. Just felt so weird. And then it blasts through the station again, and then it does the full upside down loop all the way at the top, which that was very slow, and the harnesses here make that feel very weird. It comes down, and then it goes into this smaller inside loop. Back to the station just a little bit, and then it backs up and it parks right back into the station, and that is the end of Tigress. Whew. What did you think of it?
I didn't expect it to go so slow in this corkscrew up here, and then I think the part that caught me off guard the most was when we came back around the second time, when we were going to go all the way up, and just like going vertically up, like right there, that part was just kind of like
But it was so much fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get you a pretzel as a reward. This is the water flume ride. I haven't done this in a very long time. It's probably about time to do that again. There's the Sky Ride station over here, which I'm still a little bit bitter about. We really do need to, one of these days, come back and do all the water rides, because I think we keep saying that and we don't do it because it's just such a ways over here. But one day. And now we're heading through Jungala. This is another one of my favorite parts of the park because it's kind of like a little play area where you can climb on ropes. I think I just really like climbing on ropes. I think that's what it is. Way back there were the treetop trails. Over here are the bumper cars. Kumba is kind of right around the corner over there, but we are heading over to this area. This is where Falcons Fury is, as well as Scorpion, I believe, and hopefully Brennan's pretzel with the cream cheese. So this is Pantopia. There was a little carousel back there, and here is Brennan's favorite pretzel place in all of the theme parks, more or less, Twisted Tails Pretzels. So they did not have Brennan's full-size cinnamon pretzel. They do have these pretzel bites, but it's just not the same, right?
Yeah.
Which stinks, but you got it with the cream cheese, which is pretty congealed. That's cool. There's the Scorpion roller coaster right over there, and then I went ahead and I got something too. This is just, I think, regular pretzel bites with some marinara sauce. So this is kind of our early snack of the night. Probably not going to be our dinner. We'll have dinner when we get back to Orlando, but at least we're having something, right? So we're going to come back this way in a little bit because we have to go this way to exit the park, but they have a cool Carna game over here. Well, they have a bunch of Carna games because this is the area for these kinds of games. But over here you can actually win a narwhal version, it looks like, of like a Frankenstein, a ghost, and a pumpkin. So that's fun. But we're going to head back over to, where did Brennan go? Oh, that scared me. Let's go back to Treetop Trails.
Some of these horses have like insane mohawks.
Over here on the carousel. Wow, look at that. That's insane.
That one's in silver and then pink.
Wow.
The Piggle.
Oh no. He's going on our Christmas tree.
Oh no.
Okay, we're going to Treetop Trails. I wanted to, I can't pass a Carna game without doing it, so I don't know. I want something though. So Kumba and the Congo River Rapids are back in that direction. We made it back over to Jungala, and Treetop Trails are straight in front of us. We're gonna explore and jump around and have a great time, right, Mr. Pickle?
Right.
And here we are in the Treetop Trail part of Busch Gardens. The jungle flyers up there are currently not going, which is a little bit sad, but this area is still a lot of fun to run around and explore. We made it up to the second floor. This is cool. A lot of this was closed last time, like a bunch of the rope bridges. So I do wonder if they're gonna be open. Oh, this is where Brennan and I like to go in and hang out with the monkeys sometimes. So this rope bridge is still closed, as well as the jungle flyers, which is up there. This bridge kind of goes all the way over there to that side. This is open, we could do this. This is kind of fun. This is like a balancing situation almost. Having fun back there?
I'm trying.
It's kind of hard with like no hands, one hand holding the camera, the other hand Mr. Pickle. You're doing great. So close. What
Take that
a
nerve damage.
professional. All right, high five. So we're going up this one kind of spiral. It's not really a rope tower, I guess. There's a lot of these metal joints down here, which I recall correctly kind of hurts. Now you haven't been having the best time because your thigh has been kind of hurting you recently, right?
I pinched my sciatic nerve, so I've been dealing with that for like over a week now. So it's been like really painful to do certain things.
So hopefully we can make it up here and make it back down. So Brennan's right there. Hi, Brennan. And I wanted to come up just a little bit higher to the very, very top of this spiral tower. I guess this is rope, but it's very, very taut. And yep, they blocked it off. So this would connect to the other side of the treetop trail, as you can kind of see it through the fencing. So can't use this way for the longest time, it seems. Mr. Pickle! So we came up this alternate spiral rope tower.
Like an old woman.
You can do it! Come on, you're so close. Come on, Grandma.
Oh, okay, that hurts really bad.
Oh no. So we just can't go through this tube, which we used to be able to. It's just, it's blocked off now because this is the aerial overlook where you can kind of jump out and you can be on top of pretty much everything and all of the treetop trails. Shall we? It's a little bit scary, just like jumping on here because you are way, way up here. But Brennan and I like to do it so we can take some fun pictures and whatnot up on there.
It's gonna be embarrassing. I have to get on there.
Why? Oh no. Oh no.
Here I go.
You need to stretch more.
I don't know how I did it. If it's never happened to you, I hope it never does.
And 20 years later, Brennan made it back down from up there. And now we get to go down these, which is one of my favorite parts of this little play area.
I'm being very challenged today.
You can do it, I have faith in you. There's the train. That's where we were on earlier, and I saw the Jungala area, and I said we definitely need to come back. And we did come back. Hi, train. I'm trying to make Mr. Pickle wave. Hi. All right, here we go. Woo. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I can go this way. Then I can jump over here, and then jump down. And there's Brennan doing her thing. Hello. Ah! You litter bug. Mr. Pickle is very disappointed in you.
I needed both hands.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now do you want to head back over to Pangea? What is it called?
Pangea. Pantopia?
Yes.
Is it?
So they have straight up walls over here. The sign is gone. So I don't know if the Jungle Flyers is even an attraction anymore. I'm glad we got to do it when we got to do it a while ago. That's a bummer. Maybe it's just a refurbishment, who knows? Okay, we're back by the bumper cars, Ubanga Banga, I think is what those are called. That's kind of funny. And now we're heading over to Congo River Rapids because I think we can go over to Kumba from here. What do you think, Mr. Pickle? Does that sound like a good idea? Yeah, those people thought I was weird because I'm talking to a stuffed pickle with a mustache. This part of the track for Kumba is really cool because it goes around this pathway and then it goes kind of over top of the train, which is right down there. We passed by that. Well, we passed by this earlier doing the train. And then here's the Congo raft ride. Still haven't done that, or the Congo River Rapids. Sorry. There's Kumba right there. Woo! Man, one of these days, Gotta do these rapids. This corkscrew right here is so cool. Okay, here we go. Riding Kumba. I think we go, yeah, this way. Does not look like there's really anybody in line at all. So that's cool. All right, here we go. Hopping on board Kumba, gonna switch to the GoPro. Okay, we're doing it. Are you excited? You haven't done this one in kind of a while, right? Uh-oh. Okay, we made it to the crest. Whoa! Whoa! That's it. Whew, my stomach just got up with it.
I think this is a good coaster to end the day on.
There goes another train right there. I think that's going to be our final ride of the day, our final coaster. I think we're going to head home now, right? We didn't get to do Scorpion, we didn't get to do the bumper cars, but I feel like we've done those last time. Falcons Fury, I don't know if I'm ever going to do that, to be totally honest. Maybe one day, we'll see. Was this the most intense roller coaster of the day, Brennan, would you say?
Yeah, I think this one was pretty rough in terms of like
shaking you around. Yeah.
Yeah.
The park does close in 1 hour for Hallow Scream, which is why it's so empty right now. You know, I don't know if they do anything similarly to how Universal does Stay and Scream, where you can stay in the park and go to the separate ticketed event. How you can go 2 more nights after being a day guest. I don't know if they do that here. If they do, then I haven't really seen any kind of an indication of it. We also didn't do Sand Serpent over there in Pantopia, which is something that we never seem to do, probably because it's tucked all the way in the corner over there, but we are heading past Falcons Fury and Scorpion back to the front of the park. Were you gonna say something?
I was about to say we did ride it, but I realized I rode it years ago with a couple of friends when we came here. So I've ridden it.
So we're heading out of Pantopia, and right over there it does look like they are doing some version of a Stay and Scream. Why you gotta touch things?
I just like to see what moves and what doesn't move at theme parks.
And thus we've pretty much made a lap around Busch Gardens. Look at these elephants over here. They're just doing their thing. So this is where the train came around the corner and picked us up at the station. Right over there, our little summer home, or apparently Brennan's summer home now. I got kicked out. Is around the corner. It was always yours?
I think we need to go back and watch the first time.
I thought I was just included. So I looked on, not Mr. Pickle, I looked on the website, and can you hold Mr. Pickle for just a second? Thank you very much. So if you are already inside the park, you can stay inside select areas of Busch Gardens as the park transitions to the Hallow Scream event. So I guess it's just kind of a less big deal than Stay and Scream at Universal, but you can stay inside the park if you have park admission and a valid Hallow Scream ticket. Wow, I learned a thing. One more time heading through this scare zone back to the front of the park. Wow, what a fun day at Busch Gardens. We've really needed this. Just a day to come and ride roller coasters, you know? All right, we're heading out of the park now. Seems like more and more people are starting to arrive for Hallow Scream. I wonder if it's gonna be busy out front. It doesn't really look like it's interesting. There's such a different culture when it comes to Hallow Scream versus Horror Nights.
Yeah. What's the most notable difference so far?
I don't know, you know? I think it's just the general investment in the events. Right now, at Halloween Horror Nights, this entire area would be packed with people waiting to get into the park. People already inside the park would be all clustered together in these Stay and Scream locations, and everybody would just be so hyped for the event. But here it's just really casual. Definitely a major factor as well is the repetition of the houses and some of the scare zones and shows. Horror Nights pumps out brand new original content and very popular IPs every single year. But then here they just kind of reuse them, which is okay because people like it. Waving at your fans?
Yeah.
So we're heading back to the car, and I know that we've already said it, or I've already said it, but this was just a much needed, exciting day at Busch Gardens. Even this entire weekend was fun. Getting to meet up with our friends Jorge and Kelly, getting to go to the beach. We've just been needing to do that for so long, and Busch Gardens. We got to ride so many roller coasters today. I got to use my wrist mount, my GoPro wrist mount for the first time, which was so fun. I won Mr. Pickle, so that already makes it the best day. And we got to park in preferred parking for the first time. That was a
part was
luxury,
nice.
not having to park all the way in the far end of the parking lot and tram over. But thank you guys for hanging out with us today. It was a lot of fun. And I know that these videos are probably a little bit on the longer side, but we don't get to come out here and do this that often, so it makes it that much more special and exciting. But we'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good day, and
Bye.
bye.